Missy Cooper's rebellious streak in young Sheldon doesn't suddenly appear in later seasons. It's quietly, carefully planted from the very beginning. By the time audiences see her acting out, skipping school, or pushing back against her family, those choices feel earned rather than shocking. The truth, Season 1 already laid the emotional groundwork for Missy's eventual rebellion, and it did so in subtle but powerful ways. From the pilot episode onward, Missy defined by contrast. While Sheldon celebrated once-in-generation genius, Missy normal, and in the Cooper household, normal often means overlooked. This imbalance not overtly cruel, but it persistent. Sheldon's needs dominate family conversations, routines, and even sacrifices. Missy, by comparison, expected to adapt, to be patient, and to understand. For a child, that expectation becomes quiet burden. Season 1 repeatedly shows Missy grappling with attention disparity. She notices that her achievements, whether social, emotional, or academic, don't carry the same weight Sheldon's intellectual milestones. While Sheldon gets special schooling, adult-level conversations, and constant validation, Missy left navigating childhood largely on her own. This isn't neglect in the traditional sense, but it creates an emotional gap that shapes her identity. One of the most telling elements of Missy's early characterization, her emotional intelligence. She understands people in ways Sheldon can't, picking up on tension, sarcasm, and unspoken feelings. Ironically, this strength contributes to her frustration. Because she does understand, she's acutely aware of how often she's sidelined. That awareness doesn't immediately translate into rebellion, but it plants the seed of resentment. Another key setup in Season 1, Missy's role, the easy child. Parents often fall into the trap of focusing on the child who requires the most attention, and Sheldon certainly qualifies. Missy, meanwhile, becomes self-sufficient out of necessity. She entertains herself, handles social situations independently, and rarely demands the spotlight. But being the easy child comes at cost. It means her emotional needs are less visible, and therefore less addressed. The show also hints at Missy's desire for validation outside the family. In school and with friends, she seeks connection and recognition that she doesn't consistently receive at home. These early moments are crucial because they establish pattern. Missy looks outward for affirmation when she can't find it within her immediate environment. This tendency later evolves into risk-taking behavior and rebellion. She experiments with identity and independence. Family dynamics further reinforce this trajectory. George and Mary Cooper love Missy deeply, but their parenting styles are often reactive rather than proactive when it comes to her. Mary, in particular, heavily invested in Sheldon's development, sometimes unintentionally sidelining Missy's concerns. George, while more laid back, doesn't always bridge that emotional gap. The result, child who feels seen in moments, but not consistently understood. Season 1 also introduces Missy's sense of humor coping mechanism. She's witty, sarcastic, and quick with comeback, traits that make her likable but also serve Shield. Humor allows her to deflect attention from deeper feelings of exclusion or frustration. Over time, that deflection,